There we go. We're live. Okay, cool. This should be. There you go. Should be live now. Give me my camera. Yeah, there we go. Give me my camera, man. Yes? No? It's never gonna work the first time. No, never works the first time. Um, I'm back here. Hey guys, I don't know what we're gonna talk about, but we're gonna be doing some stuff, talking, seeing, existing. I really wish I could. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. My dog. You know. Yeah, last night was amazing. Okay, last night what happened was. Oh, it's not focused. Yeah, cool. Let's focus now. I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit, just slightly, just like a little bit, like maybe like that much right there. Yeah, there you go. Cool. That's good enough. So, um, what did I just talking about? Oh yeah, last night. Okay, so I have to explain what's going on here. So last night. Oh, well, okay. So there's a girl at my young adults, my old church, who is leaving because she lives far away. Well, not far, like super far away, but far away, and she's um going back because she was doing CEGEP here and then realized she's not doing college, and she's a videographer and photographer, and she figured out I'm not gonna do this. I don't need this. Like, as in, like, I don't need the rest of this, which is fair, which is totally fair. I don't blame her. I really do think, no offense, but we're gonna get to the point where college is literally like a waste of time. Like, for most places that you want to go into, right? Most things you want to get into, it should be a waste of time. Which, I mean, it's fair enough. I mean, I'm telling you, you'll get to the point where it's literally just doctor. It'll be doctor, lawyer, and like businessman or something, and then it'll just be the arts will be gone, and all the other things will be gone, and then it'll be just doctor, and then even that will be gone because people will be like, I can learn to be a doctor on my own, self-taught doctor, which is fair. You can be. You probably could be in this day and age. Nobody would take you seriously, though. That's the thing. Anyway, and so she was leaving, and I again, I kind of had this like, oh man, whatever. But, right, I didn't care. Like, and then yeah, I was content. It was weird, very weird. What was I saying? Yeah, and then so what happened was last night was our going away party. We said goodbye. We said our goodbyes. It was like, oh man, but for some strange reason, I was 100% content. I don't know why. I was 100% content with her leaving. I don't know why. I think it's because the last person who left was the leader of the group, and so I knew that the group was going to be different without her. This, it was like, no. It was at this perfect level of like, wait, where is it? Level of like, right here, like, not here with this really high, like, I would have gone, had the 5 stages of grief like I did with the last person, but not at the bottom where I don't give a hoot. I don't care. No, I was right in the middle. Just friends enough to be like, yeah, you know? So, what was I saying? Yeah, so that was pretty great. Last night, it blew my mind. No, you know why? Because again, it was another female person that doesn't know my past, doesn't hate me, and wanted to talk to me all night. Unlike nothing. I've had bad relationships with females. Bad. They're either my best friend or my worst enemy. Legit. They're either my best friend or my worst enemy. It's so weird. Because I'm just like, it is. It's the most bizarre thing ever. Because it's either my best friend. My best friend was a girl for 5 years. So I had a best friend as a girl. But that was when I was like 5 to 8 or something. 4 or 5 years. Anyway. But yeah, they're either my best friend or my worst enemy. They hate me with a passion. They want me to burn in hell. Like, seriously. I'm not even joking. So, that was that. And that was what um, we last night was great. And I gave her a gift. It was great. She loved it. It was her, like, going away gift. It was a little wooden cross necklace. So good. So good. I loved it. And she loved it. She was like, wow, this is so great. Like, and I don't think it was necessarily the cross per se. It was just that it was two things. It was a thought. And not just a thought, it was like, you handmade something for me. That's amazing. That's fantastic. That is because I gave one to somebody else for his baptism. I gave one to the person who was leaving the first time. the leader, and then which was I said to my friend who said he said, "Oh, I think it's the best one yet," and I said, "Yeah, I know." I looked back at the one for her, the leader, and it was garbage in comparison, and it was. I look back now, and I'm like, God, it was awful, so bad, just disgusting, like disgusting, so bad in comparison. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's bad in comparison. Anyway, then I gave one to my other friend for his baptism, and he's like comparing them. He's like, yeah, you know. He looked at them, he compared and contrasted, like, oh wow. Anyway, it was just mind blowing last night. It just blew my mind. I was like, this is amazing. I want this every day. I want this Christian fellowship like this with these kind of people every day. This is real Christian fellowship. Not this baloney that everyone talks about. Oh, we all have a family here, and we're a family at whatever, or we're all family, or we're all fellowship, and we're all a community. No, it's all bullcrap. Stop your bullcrap. I know this. I've said this before. That's the most baloney word that at least the Protestant Christians use. It's a community. We're all a community. Let's be a community. No! F off. Stop your crap. Stop your bullcrap. Stop the baloney. I know. I see through your lies, okay? I'm not stupid here. I'm not stupid. I see through your lies. You're just saying that, I don't know. I don't know. It's just dumb. I know it. And it's kind of, now it's hitting me like, that's it. Because she said that last night. She's like, I just came to the conclusion that, like, came to the realization today, like, that's it. Like, it's changing. Everything's changing. And I went, yeah. I said something to the effect of, at one point, I went, just because everything's changing doesn't mean anything's different. Which is true. I got it in a book of, that's one of the best, most profound books I've ever read. It's incredible. It's this book here. It's called Off the Wall, Graffiti for the Soul. I can't see it, right? No, you can't see it. Oh, there. Off the Wall, Graffiti for the Soul. Man. Mind-blowing book. It's a great book. If you can find that book, just get it. There's so many things in there that are just great. Oh, it's amazing. But I said that from that book. I said, just because everything's changing doesn't mean anything's different. Just because everything changes doesn't mean anything's different. Which is fair. It's fair. But yeah. Yeah. Anyway. It was just mind-blowing. Because you know what the most mind-blowing part was? So we wanted to make a test, right? So there was a guy sitting in front of me. Well, I was standing and he was sitting anyway. And he said, let's make a test. You're going to be followed. So go on the stairs and watch. And then she's like, but now what if I sit there? It's going to look weird that I have to I want to be alone on my own. And say, oh, well, Andrew, you have to go with her. So I went with her and we talked. And I was like, no way, no flipping way. You don't want me to go die in a hole. This is amazing. A female person who doesn't hate me. That's amazing. Now, I've had that before. I've had my best friend with a female. But it's literally in this extreme of like, it's either you're my best friend or you're my worst enemy and you want me to burn in hell. To die in a fire and burn in hell. Like, literally. Like, they're bitches. Like they're just bitches and they hate me and they want me to burn in hell. Like, legit. It's so bizarre. It's so bizarre. Like, I don't have any middle of the road, like, friends. Now, on my totem pole scale of people, like I've explained before, where bottom is, I want you to burn in hell. Next level is like, I don't care about you, but I couldn't care less about you. Next level is like, I don't want you to die in a fire, but I don't care. Next level is like, I'd see you only in whatever activity thing we're doing, school, work, church, whatever. School, work, church, whatever. Next level is, we're friends, but whatever. Next level is like, I'd see you outside of that event, and I'd hang out with you. Next level is, I'll hang out with you. I think this is the same level. I change these levels sometimes. And then the next level is like, we're best friends, right? There might be something in between those two, the last two, the first and, But that's about where the line scale goes. So it's like, yeah. She's sitting somewhere in like that, like, I can only go for an hour because I don't want to be here for the rest of my life. She's in that like middle of the road. Like, I only really if I want to be actually like honest, it's this whole level of, I only know you because we're in the same like group together. Because I was thinking like right, because somebody asked her who did you get like in this group who did you get to know the most, and I thought she made a joke about me. She's like, I know your deepest darkest. Oh, Andrew, obviously, because I know his deepest darkest secrets. And I went, wow. Even I don't know them. But anyway, and then I thought to myself, I'm like, yeah, of the, because not everybody shows up all the time, but of the regular people who show up every week, she knows me the least. Yeah. It's kind of sad. Because again, I said this on my podcast that I wrote. I recorded the podcast today, and it's going to come up on Monday. And so I was taught one day that like I always think, okay, I have way more time with people, whether it's male or female, but especially females. I'm like, oh, I have all the time in the world. I got all the time in the world. And then I'm working at camp, and it's like, oh, you only have a summer, or I'm leaving in a month, or I'm eventually going to be leaving. I'm not staying here forever. And it's like, no. And then somebody said last night, who wasn't there for a while, he basically said, this is a kick in the ass to say, whoa, 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 she's leaving. I better come before she's gone, and I can't see her ever again. And he said, we're probably not going to see each other again. And I'm like, it's probably fair. To be brutally honest, it's probably fair. We're probably not going to see each other ever again. Although I didn't get her contact information, but I have her Instagram, so I could still contact her. It's not the worst thing. She'll be around doing things in life. She said, if I get gigs over here in Montreal, it'll be great. I'll be back. And I'll be back to visit you people. I will. Of course I will. Right? Which is great. So, I'm not too discouraged about the fact that she's leaving. And she's leaving to just, like, figure out life, too. Unlike the last person who went and did, like, oh, I'm going to go do she calls it a courtship? I don't think that's correct. I think that's what you do if you're a lawyer. It's not a residency. It's before a residency, before a doctor. Anyway, for, like, an actual doctor. Not a nurse, a doctor. And so she's just going up to do, like, figure out her life. She's like, oh, I'll sit there for a while. I'll do some gigs. I got some things to do. Also, she's really young. She's the youngest one here. It's incredible. It's actually, like, legitimately incredible. It's so bizarre to me. It's like, wow, okay. She's so young, and it was great. Because she started here when she was 16. I'm like, what? That's mind-blowing. Excuse me, what? How do you, what? She's 18 now, so it was 2 years ago. But my gosh, I was like, holy moly. I would never have been able to do this at 16 years old. I didn't know what the freaking heck I was doing at 16 years old. I don't know. I was like whatevering at 16 years old. This is 2015? I would have turned 16? Nah, no, I wouldn't have known any of this. Not even close. No. I wouldn't have been able to go to a foreign part of even my own province, right? And gone to school and then met some people and gone to a church and done all the, oh my god, oh wow, it was like mind-blowing what she was doing. I'm like, wow. Also, from talking to her, I found she's so smart and wise and mature. It's incredible. It's mind-blowing. I was never that mature at that age. At 18 years old? At 18 years old or 19 years old, whatever, around that age, I was doing things. I was at my camp for the summer that year when I was 19, and I freaking let the kids, I joined in, and I let the kids burn the place, man. We had, like, I don't know why I should be saying this live, but, I mean, I just saying, I was not mature at that age, the way she is. And I would not have been able to be independent as she was. Oh, my God. No way. No freaking way. Not even close. So that just blows my mind. She's crazy. This woman is amazing. I thought the last person who left, the leader, was amazing, but this person's even better. I came up and I'm like, this is the best night of my life. No, I'm going to remember this for the rest of my life. This is amazing. I gave her a gift. She loved it. It was amazing. Oh, my God. It was flipping amazing. Last night was amazing. Because, again, like I said, it was a female who didn't hate me. It was really, 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 really bizarre. Like, to me. Because, like, that's not my... They either don't give a hoot about me at all. Like, couldn't care less. Are my best friend or my worst enemy, like I said. Or there's a third where they just don't give a hoot about me at all. You exist, you're there, but I don't care. I couldn't care less. Whatever, who cares? It's like, oh, wow. It's like, actually, wow. But what was I saying? Yeah, so this is incredible. So having this person who's, like, in this middle ground of, like, I'm a friend with you, but I'm not, like, best friends with you, and we never have to go any further, and it's never, like, a matured, like, intimate relationship, and we never got anywhere with it. We just kind of, like, left it at, like, a level ground level. like a level like we'll see level playing field of like ooh, you know. We didn't have to worry about it. We didn't have to do anything. Yeah, fair enough. Like it was great. It was like mind blowing how good it was. It was like wow. Last night was the best night of my life. And but sorry, not and. But that's not saying much. My life is pretty boring. My life is so damn boring. It's so boring. My life is boring and uneventful and like if that's the best night of your life, best night of my life, that's not saying much. That's kind of sad. Which it is. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. But you know, what are you gonna do, right? I don't care. I don't know. Anyway, but it was amazing. It was, and then I talked to her for a while when it was up when we moved over. Oh, it was amazing. I can't stop thinking about how amazing that last night was. It was so, and I know this is very strange, super duper strange, because nobody else thinks this. Not even close. And why am I speaking to people? I just realized why am I speaking to people on a random live stream about some random girl that I barely know? That like I don't know. And I'm like I said on my podcast, I'm like, and why would I make a podcast about it? Like I said on my podcast, I'm 100% content with her. I don't care. I'm not gonna break down. I'm not gonna go through the 5 stages of grief. I don't want to punch someone to death. I don't want to cry myself to sleep. I don't care. I'm just like, I think I come to like a what's the word? Understanding with God. It's like, because when he said the whole fact of have I let you be alone before? Have I left you alone before? And he's like, I'm like, no. Well then trust me, and I did. And then this was great, and this was, oh my God, it blows my mind. It's so I feel like that's like what I feel now. I'm like, God's like, no, it's okay. You're going to be fine. You're going to be okay. Right now, at this very moment, you're going to be okay. And the near future, you're going to be okay. It's not going to be great. You might feel a little sad. You might feel a little like, oh man. But, you're going to be okay. It's going to be great. And I'm like, it probably is going to be great. Let me see what my phone's got. Because it keeps beeping. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Oh, yeah. Beep, beep. I'm a sheep. Beep, beep. I'm a sheep. Just a second. I'll be right back. Oh, I know why. I know why it looks dumb. This is not on. That's why. I was like, why does it not look dumb? Why is this looking dumb? It's because it's not. The light behind me is not on. Oh, okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, mind blowing. It's so. I don't know. I know it's the weirdest thing to do. And someone's going to find this one day. And I think she would find my podcast one day. Or if she asked me, like, what are you doing with your life? How was whatever? And I'm like, oh, I have a podcast. Yeah, and I talked about she'd be like, huh? The other one, forget it. The other one, I know she probably will never find it unless I, like, come, like, hand it to her, basically. Hey, here, watch episode 100. I talked, or just, you know. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just fully content with this. Also, I think it's because she's not, like, locked down as to I have to be there for 2 years. I have to be in a certain place away from all of you people. No, I could see her. I could see her again. I don't think I would, but I could. She wants to bring us to her place in the fall, which is yeah, fair. It's good. Good. Her place is fairly like beautiful looking. She's in a really nice part of the province. So if she's still there, I don't know what she's doing by then. She doesn't even know really what she's doing. She just kind of knows like the near future, like right now, with the next few days. She doesn't know like a lot of us. A lot of us don't know what we're doing. We're just kind of like, oh yeah, whatever. Some people don't know the next 5 minutes of their life. I don't. I don't particularly know the next 5 minutes of my life, but yeah. So yeah, I'm just saying like. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. So, I mean, look, that's just kind of So she's more of like I'm trying to figure out what to do with my life. Like, I have some gigs here and there booked, but I don't know for the long term. So, not really. Yeah, yeah. So I feel like it's anyway. Yeah, it's great. To me, it's fantastic. It's like wow. It's mind. I just can't explain the feelings that I have. Where it's like I don't hate it. I don't resent anybody. I don't hate God, curse God the way I did the first time. Or like, why are you taking people away from me? It's like, no, I'm not crying. I didn't break down. I didn't have the 5 stages of grief. I didn't want to punch someone to death. I didn't have denial. I didn't have it. It's just like I accepted it. I kind of like came to just like, nope, I accept this. That's just it. That's that's okay. I accept. I accept the fact that this is it. This is what it is. It is what it is. This is what it is. It's just, well, yeah. That's just what it is. But yeah, and I think the other reason why I kind of I was gonna say why I'm getting sadder at this very moment, but not really caring because I didn't know her well enough. Again, not at the point where I'm like I want to break down and like I'm in this relationship that I like and whatever. But I'm also not at the bottom where I don't give a hoot. I'm in that perfect middle ground of like I know you just well enough, right? Just well enough. You know, to have like a I care and I have feelings, but not enough to like have any I don't know like to go through the 5 stages of grief. That's what I did the first time. I went through the 5 stages of grief. It was actually quite bizarre. Now that I think about it and think back to it, I'm like, that's quite bizarre. This time it's like, no, it's good. You're leaving. And again, it's because I didn't really get to know her very well. But now I'm thinking that's kind of sad that I didn't get to know her very well. I could have had opportunities to get to know her very better. But what are you gonna do, right? It's like, oh well, right? I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just saying that's what happened in my life. I do that all the time, especially with females. I'm like, oh no, I've got all the time in the world. And they're like, no, summer's over, bro. You're not seeing her again. Really. I'm leaving, so I'm leaving soon. So, oh yeah, I gotta go. Like I'm getting back home. I'm moving. I'm leaving. It's like what? And it's because I didn't really. I was gonna say because on my podcast I said it was like a. It didn't throw me. It was like a loop. It wasn't spontaneous. But it was spontaneous. But I'm like, no, it wasn't spontaneous because she told us like a month ago or 3 weeks ago or something. About a month ago. She told us about a month ago. Well, I'm leaving. I'm not staying here because she realized. Actually, longer than that. Maybe 5 or 6 weeks ago. Because she talked about it and how like she realized she's not doing college here. She's got gigs and stuff to do. So she's fine. She's okay. She's moving back to where she's going and where she's from, and for now she will be there. She'll be hanging out there for now. She said, "I'll go." She said, "When I get a car, I'll go do some other stuff in other parts of the world." I'm like, "Fair enough." And I said, or no, I didn't say that. The pastor said it was because we're young adults. The pastor runs it, so he's like, "Oh, you wouldn't want to go on the bus? Yeah, $10,000 worth of equipment on a bus." And I'm like, "That's." He's like, "Oh, that's expensive." Like, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So, oh, I don't think that's that bad. No, I don't think so. But yeah, fair enough. Get a car at this point in time. Get a car. But anyway, what was it? Yeah, so I think that's the other thing. I know that she's not going to sit in like some sort of like weird. Oh, I'm there for 2 years and I can't really be here, or be around. Nah, she'll be around and I'll contact her and it'll be fine. It'll be good. I will invite her to do something. I want to spend the day with her one day, or spend time with her one day, and just get to know her really deeply. Like, figure out her deepest desires, her deepest soul, you know? Her deepest soul, you know? Just like, what is this? What is, joy to you? What is peace? What is loving God mean to you? What is, this whole thing, you know? So, what is the deepest, darkest desires of your heart? Because we talked about, like, desires, because the guy who came when he hasn't showed up in a while was just talking about that. Like, it's when you have abundance of things. Time, friends, peace. It's just great. Like, that's life. That should be a good life. You realize with peace and joy, you got your Jesus, you're fine. You got your time so you can do what you want. You figure out what you want to do. And she's talking about it too. And she turned to me and she goes, or she like leaned over to me and goes, "This is a funny conversation." And I went, "Funny? Why?" "Well, it's funny. One guy's asking the other guy, describe what that means. Give me a tangible idea of what that means." He's explaining like what it is, and I'm like, what is abundance? What is what is it? What is a tangible, graspable, tangible thing? And I go, "Oh, so it's like, what is love?" And he's like, "Yes, exactly." She's like, "Yes, exactly. You can explain it to." I said, "Explain it to a 5-year-old." He's like, "Yes, you have to have context. You have to have like what, something to compare it to, right?" And she goes, "So it's like a if you're 5-year-old, you're like, well, mommy loves you." I went, and he goes, "Yeah. Well, you're gonna love someone just like that. That's love." Oh, yeah. So yeah, I should have said at the moment, "You'd make a great mom," but I didn't. There was a lot of things that I thought about doing. I do that all the time. I have these things in my head that I'm like, I should say something here. I should say something about this. I should, and I just don't. I just don't. I just don't. I'm not a very social person. That's the thing. And last night proved it's not the socialness. It's not. I'm not an introvert in the way of I get drained from. I didn't come back from it, and was just exhausted. Oh, my cup is so empty. Because how I've always seen introverted and extroverted, or at least was told, like figured out how what introverted was. A psychologist once said it was like it's like having a battery or having a cup, and being like, you either start with full or you start with empty. You either gain energy from being with people, or you lose energy from being with people. Gaining is extroverted, losing is introverted. And I went last night, wow, it's not the people. It's not being in a social group. It's who is in that social group. If I enjoy being with these people in the social group, which I enjoyed all, 4 people I was standing in front of, because I was awkwardly standing in front of someone, because it's really weird, but she's, okay, this is going to sound really bizarre, but she works at a summer camp, and she asked one of the guys who also used to work at summer camp, and said, there's a song about you get eaten by a bear or eaten by a snake? Is it snake? Anyway, and it's all these things like, oh no, he's got my toe, whatever, leg, oh whatever, he's got my leg, or whatever. And then she goes, how did you do the thigh part? And he goes, oh, we just ran around like, oh, he's got my thigh, right? And she goes, oh, well, we did it like this. And she like does this thing with her leg where she's like, and then I went like this, okay? I went like, can you see me? No, you can't. Oh, I went like this. Come on, give me the leg. Give me the leg. Just do there. Where is it? Come on. Now, come on. You suck. There, like. And then I had my leg there for a while. And then I was like, I turned around to my friend who was behind me, and I went, why am I still in this pose? I was here to illustrate something, right? And then I stayed there literally like 90% of the night. It was actually crazy. I was like, why am I still in this pose? And then somebody said, I feel kind of awkward now. And then the girl sitting next to one of the guys was like, embrace the awkwardness. I should write that down. I should write that down. I have to write that down. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to go to Word, and I'm going to make a really fancy, like, embrace. Well, not fancy. I'm going to just write embrace the awkwardness. In Comic Sans! That's amazing! I have to. Awkward? Yeah. Comic Sans. Wall fudge. Sure, why not? How do you spell embrace? How do you spell embrace the awkwardness? Let's see. How do you spell embrace the awkwardness? Oh, I didn't write any of it. Oh, no, I did. So it's Control A, Control X, go here, go here, go here. Embrace the awkwardness. I'm going to make it really big. I'm going to have to do it in capitals, all capitals. Okay. Damn it, no way. Dang it. I have to write it all again. E-M-B-R-A-C-E. E-M-B-R-A-C-E. V. A-W-K-A-R-D-N-E-S-S. Embrace the awkwardness. It's gonna be really big. It's gonna be a waste on a piece of paper. Can do that. It's gonna be a waste on a piece of paper, I'm telling you. On a paper for the, No, I'm gonna do like something like this. I'll print it out first, just to see if it'll print. No, I hate this. It's this. Offline. I'll be right back. I have to see if I can get the printer online. So now I gotta see it. Because I don't know if you people know why. I have a Canon, what is it? G3070 printer. And it's like the stupidest printer in the sense that it just turns off after a while. It just times out and says, it doesn't even just like go off, screen off, whatever. It literally just stops. It doesn't print. Alright, it turns off. It just completely turns off. Why? I don't know. And then we're like, oh, it's offline, it's offline. No, it just turned off. There must be a way. It must have just... There must be a timeout that we can set in the settings somewhere. To time out less... Or just never turn off, you know? I don't know. Oh, I should make every letter... I just realized I should make every letter a different color now. You know what? No, I won't. I won't do that. I don't like it like that. But that's a waste of a piece of paper. Let's see if I go back. Nope. How do I? Oh, redo. Yeah. And make it even bigger. See if I can make it even bigger. Like 72. It's probably 72. How tiny can I make it? Now. Can I go like 80? Maybe? No, I need bigger than that. 90? Uh-huh. Numbers must be between 1. I did it at 100. What are you talking about? No, it doesn't work. No, it doesn't work. Yeah. It's not big enough, though. I'll try it somewhere else. I can try it in Paint, because in Word it's not fitting very well. I could try it in Paint. A card? Oh, I didn't write awkward right. Now there's another W. Okay. Awk. Awk. Awkwardness. There. I'll make it really big. 72. That's the biggest it goes? Wow. But again, I can make it a canvas that's... There you go, cool. 4x3. I could do a 4x3 canvas. No, I wish I could get... I wish I could get to go back one. I can't, eh? No, I can't. Whatever. Look, it's fine. Let's go down one, I guess. Control A. No. Ugh, damn it. What? Go back. It works a little bit better. Okay, I could do like a this maybe, and bring this down. Top. Well, actually, I can. Well, crap. No. What? What? See, it's like it's not. I might be able to write it just bigger on a piece of paper. Scan that, then print it. I could do that. Let me do that. Where's a piece of paper? Or sorry, where's a big black bold marker? Big bold black marker. I have black marker somewhere. I'm sure I do. Look at it. Oh what? Yeah, I need this. And then a piece of paper. I need a piece of paper. Which I'll write it. I need some space now. Mark is right on something else. Maybe it was desk. Really big. I need light. My light's awful. That lighting is awful. Need to be over here. Oh, if you ever want a good video, look up Tim Hawkins, corporate worship. It's one of the funniest videos to watch. He talks about like, what if our churches got sold out? And I'm like, what? You know, sponsored. You know. It's funny. Great. Get smaller. What the heck? I don't know if I'm gonna fit awkwardness all in one. W. AWK. AWKW. No, I'm not gonna write it. Not even close. Actually, maybe I could actually. AR. DNEFF. Yeah, good enough. No, 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 gotta do it again. No, 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 gotta do it again. Probably go in the back of this piece of paper to just save some, whatever. Ah, damn, it's a permanent marker, so it's gonna be hard to get off. I can get it off with like something like rubbing alcohol. Don't worry. Ew, should probably put something under it then. Oh, wow, that's not big enough at all. What did I do that for? No, it's not big enough at all. No, not even close. No, no. That's the right hand back of it. Dang it. Oh, it's gonna go through. I can see it. Let me just see if I can like regular piece of paper up here. I gotta have like scratch sheets of no. Nope. And this one? Is this piece of paper? There you go. There you go. I don't care. I'll do that. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Don't worry. I'll maybe show you if I can get this shirt done. No, in the stream maybe. I don't think so. Excuse me. No. Now, gotta write this properly. Big, but space it properly. works and looks well. K. Ah, shit, I talking mushrooms. Oh, I might have whiteout, actually. I might have whiteout. If I can have if I have whiteout. I had whiteout. I had whiteout somewhere. For the longest time, I had whiteout. I had whiteout. Maybe I could use some kind of piece of, like, tape or something? White tape or something? I had whiteout. I know I did. I'll be right back. I think that's the point you're making. Anyway, so come on. So I got a whiteout. I got me some whiteout. It's gonna be great. You need about 2 layers of this. So yeah, I do need 2 layers. So let's let it dry now. Wish I had like some sort of. Oh, I have a fan. I could just pull the fan. Let's go. You hold this right here. Let it dry. Whoa, crap. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, cool. Ah, crap. Basically dry. Good enough for me. What's going on here? Who's in Donkey Kong? Okay, now where's my pen? A-W-K W W A-R D-N-E-S-S. What was wrong with the first one? What was the first? Oh, I actually could fix that. I'm actually going to fix that right there. Careful. Yeah, okay. What was wrong with the first one? Okay, it was tiny. It was tiny, my boy. This will be great. Ah, dang. Yeah. So, I think that's, It's what's basically what's happened in my life recently. So. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. At least sticking up some of these lines. It's gonna be amazing. Boy. Okay. You. You. You know, just weird with the leg thing. Where just like the whole night I just stayed up there with that leg and I just moved. It was really bizarre now that I think about it. But because I said to my friend like multiple times, like, why am I still in this position? And he just looked at me like, I'm like, fair enough. I like this woman a lot. I love when she says he said the ma'am of the hour. I'm just like, what? Okay. If you want to call her a ma'am, you can. It's technically correct, yes. A ma'am of the night. Or no, it was this ma'am was leaving. This is a going away party for this ma'am. I like this girl. I thought I may have. Well, I thought I may have liked the other person too, but I was like, no. I think it's because I don't like her that I'm feeling this way. Like I don't feel any emotion. Because I think I didn't feel a damn thing when I first met the other one. This woman, okay. The first moment I laid eyes on her, I went, "Wow, she's hot. Wow, she's hot. Whoa, wow, she's hot." In like a, "Wow, she's hot." You know, like wow, she's hot kind of way. Like wow, she's hot. I did. From the moment I laid eyes on her, I was like, "Wow, she's hot. Wow, she's very hot." I'm not saying she's the hottest person I've ever seen. I know some pretty hot people. Good looking and hot, like she said, good looking and hot are relative. Good looking or hot, or is it good looking or hot? She said one of them is more subjective than the other. I don't remember exactly which one. Because somebody was talking about like hotness, like she was talking. Oh, somebody was talking about how she went to the she went to the bank, and the bank teller person was behind the counter was literally Ken. He looked literally like Ken from Barbie. Yeah, 100%. And she goes, I don't think that was actually hot or good looking. And I'm like, fair enough. I know people. I've seen the whole thing where they transform themselves to look like Ken, and I'm like, you just look dumb. Also, this guy was Asian, so it didn't really work really well. He wasn't a Caucasian man who didn't have a weird look. Or at least he looked Asian. I don't know if this guy is Asian, the one I was seeing, but yeah, it's kind of bizarre when they look a little too perfect, like plasticky and perfect. You're like, I don't like this. I'll be right back. I'm gonna scan this now. Look, I printed. I can scan. I don't know if it was hot or attractive, but I just felt things when I first saw her the first time. Like, you're hot. You're really hot. You're really good looking. You're surprisingly good looking. I'm like, wow. And I saw her again last night. I was like, yes. No, she is. This is good looking woman. This is a very hot, good looking woman. You know what I mean? Like, she hot. This woman is hot. Oh. This woman is hot. I was like, this woman is hot. This young lady is hot. So smart out is an awesome load. Such a pretty nice car. Yeah, it's funny stuff. Anyway. Want to be the highest DPI I can get. A4 paper, yep. And scan. Probably gonna have a problem scanning. I just realized I can't have this work properly. Oh, well, maybe it'll work. It's scanning. It's not giving me an error. So, let's see. Where's my... Oh, I had it there for a while. Oh, I put it over... Oh, well, it's in this room somewhere. It's around somewhere. The, iron that I need for an iron-on. Then I'm gonna take it, flip it. I'm gonna take it, flip the whole thing, and then paste it. It'd be great. If it works, Although I failed to update the viewer count on YouTube. I don't care. Viewer count on YouTube is what, one person? No offense, but it's like one person. Wait for it to load, so let's go like this. See this? Here. Nobody's here? No, but that's okay. I do this on my own, and it all goes up on YouTube anyway, so later on. So you guys can watch it after the fact. So, but anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so, man. Yes? Yes? Can I flip? Cool. Let's not do it as this. We'll do it as a JPEG. Yeah, JPEG. Okay, so we're going to save it where? Yes? Where is it being saved to? Pictures. Okay. Embrace the awkwardness. No. Embrace the awkwardness. ETA. Cool. Now we're going to see. Yep. And get out of this for now. Go to paint. Go to this. Don't save. Grab this. Grab this. Grab open. Grab the picture. No, pictures. Where the heck is pictures? Pictures. Embrace the awkwardness. And then take the whole thing. Rotate. Flip vertically. Now, what does it look like now? Yeah. Oh. No. Flip horizontally, sorry. Flip vertically again. Flip horizontally, sorry. Whoa, not resize. There. Now I'm going to print this. No! Wah! Damn it. Cancel that. Well. Can I cancel that? I'm going to put it in a thing. Manage. Open queue. Yes? Yes. Cool. Now it should, in theory, have canceled. Fine. This is weird. This is very weird. Am I going for an hour yet? Oh, we're going for an hour, exactly. Cool. I need to know why it's not, like... Can I resize? Percent pixels. Oh, god. Oh, yeah, paint will tell me how big it is. Paint. Paint on that. Tell me how big the file is. Yeah. Okay. Paint on that. I'll tell me about like in inches how big the file is. Open. Oh nope. I want pictures. Embrace. Okay. How do I image? Flip horizontally, and then I want to know by size. Like resize something. Resize in inches. Paint on that tells me in inches, right? Width? No, inches. Here. Here you go. 8.5 by 11. Okay. Inches. Nice. So now I'm gonna print. No, I'm gonna have to put my thing in first. Oh, where'd it go? There. Or the opposite. They're like, oh, we'll take you. There, now we'll print it. My Dodge isn't. Nope. Quality auto, it's fine. Light fabric iron on. Yep, light fabric iron on. I don't want it to be this direction though. Fine. Look, I don't care. Fine. Oh boy, I've been going for an hour. It's freaking hot in this room too. It was weird today. It was like cold when we got there. Got to where we were doing because I was doing something today. I was cleaning up a camp that I used to work at, and it was freezing when we got there. I was with my friend. It was freezing when we got there. It was hot, and then a little bit after lunch, it became freezing again. Like, so it's like, ugh, what else? But again, it's like everywhere in the world. Whenever they're like, hey, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. It's like, yeah, it's true. Legit. It's true. wait, maybe it was right. Oh, don't tell me it was right. No, it's not. Why? That's weird. I said flip horizontally. This is weird. I asked it to flip horizontally, and it did not flip horizontally. No. No. Okay, right. Oh, that's why. No. Oh, what? I want. Yes, but why is it not enough? 8 by 11. Yes. Where's paint gone again? I'm confused. What's going on? Sure it did happen. I'm sure it did. Yes, you do. Okay, well I can check what the. Oh, I can check something here. I can say what, not by inches. I can say, like, this, resize image, resize, and I can see what it is in pixels. Nice. Let's do that. Okay, resize. 463 by 715. What? Oh. 715? So why is it not working? 715? 715 or 7015? Let's see. 7015. Okay. Well, let's see when it prints why it's being stupid. Do I fit the page or something? Did I fit the page that I'm missing somewhere? Resize the page or something? Where is the GIMP? Where is GIMP? GIMP. I'm asking to get no chat. I'll check. Under photos. This is called one. Just one called ETA. That's it. There's only one file called ETA. On the whole computer. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be leaving soon, just because I don't really want to be done soon. So I don't want to be here forever. I'm sorry. I could. I might have to. So not you. You bum. I don't want to be here forever because I know I'm just gonna sit here and do nothing. So let's check now. But yeah, that's what happened with me recently, and it blew my mind. This last night blew my mind. I was like, "There's a female." Same way the first time I ever had a decent, deep conversation with the other leader, I was like, "There are females who don't hate me, who want to talk, who don't know my past and want to talk to me. This is amazing." This is amazing. Okay, well, is there a way to? I'm trying to find it. On there. Thank you. No, it's not that. It's under C. User. Uh, Not where I take this one. Flip it. How do I flip? No, 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 no. Now if I printed this right, I'm reading this correct. Correct? I'm not reading this wrong, am I? No. Yeah, that's gonna work. That's gonna work. Whoa. Where is the last piece of paper that I need? It's right here. That's the last one. Why should I let up? Almost done. Done. Should work. In theory. Yep. had an iron here that I was going to use to do stuff. Where did I put it? Where did it get put? Like, it's not here. It's not here. It's not here. It's not here. It's not over here. It's not over here. Where did this iron go? Oh, I guess inside there. It does. Whoever you're talking about, yes, it does. Probably. Probably does. It probably does. Oh, there it is. I. There's no water. There's water. It's gonna work. Actually, maybe I'll do it over here. What's so hot? Oh, the door. Okay, cool. Let's go. Let me see if I have space somewhere. Gotta let it warm up. Cotton. So where's cotton? Cotton 6. What's that gonna do? Oh, that. Okay, I can do that. I can disconnect this. I'm going for a while here, man. 1 hour and 18 minutes. I'll be back here trying to talk about other things. Yes. This chair has to be moved, I think, out of the way. I know it's not gonna be enough space to do it if I don't do it properly. Oh boy. Ah! Oh wow. That got hot real fast. That got real hot real fast. Okay. This is medium, right? These are medium shorts, right? Small? Small? No, I can't have small. I need medium. This is medium. Okay, there. Medium. Medium, medium. That's small's too small. Medium. Okay. Okay, I need medium. Okay. The upper. Don't you iron this up first? That's okay. I'm going to let it dry now. Or cool down, sorry. Not dry, per se. Cool down. And then I'm going to take it off. So I hope it works. Hope this works. But yeah, I mean, pretty good stuff, eh? Is anybody here? Maybe I need to know. Cool. Well, cool. Nobody's here. That's okay. So yeah, that's what happened. I think that night blew my mind. I'm like, and again, it was another one of those things where it was like, I don't particular. Oh wait, let me put this pen back. I'll be right back. Not my pen. So I can use that. Oh, not my pen. I'll be back. One thing. Like I said before, I don't know if I've said this before on here, on the podcast, whatever, but I said things like, I don't really want. I've liked multiple people, right? Multiple females. And I came to the conclusion one time, while I was hugging this person, I went, I don't want you, per se, but I want this. I want what we're doing right now. I want what we have right now. I just want this. And so last night, again, I felt the same way. I'm like, I don't, or actually, way before that, I felt it. But then I'm like, I don't particularly want you. But I want this. I want whatever this is. I want a girl like you. I want this. Whatever we have here, I want this. As with a female. I do. I really do. I don't particularly want you. You specifically. Like, I want you specifically, girl. I want you. No. But I definitely want this. This, like, cool. The other thing was she was, like, a cool person, too. She was, like, cool. And then she, like, said to me at one point, she goes, you're just too cool for us. You're just too cool for us all. And I said, oh, okay, well, I just gotta leave now. So I just, like, walked out. I didn't walk out, but, like, I pretended to walk out. My friend was like, smoke bomb. I'm like, oh, yeah, smoke bomb. And run away. Anyway, it's just, she's cool. Smart to a certain extent. Wise. She knows. She's a teenager. She's not a, great whatever. But it's, like, mind-blowing. Just mind-blowing. It was, like, ucking crazy. It was so flippin' crazy. I was like, no way. This is amazing. Now let's check if this worked. It could be cooled down by now. No, not yet. Almost. Oh, it might be a right way and a wrong way to face it, because might have the writing backwards, and that's why the other thing printed didn't come out well. Didn't come off properly. Anyway, maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll let it dry completely. I'll let it cool down completely. But yeah. Man, oh my god, it just blew my mind. God, I'm so hot. I'm so hot right now. It's crazy. Today was weird. But yesterday, it was the best. It was the best. I had no lead up. I didn't care. It happened. The day came, it happened, and it was the best. Not the best day of my life. That's different. My favorite day of my life. My favorite day. My favorite day of my life ever. I'm going to remember this for the rest of my life. It'll be amazing, and it'll be the great conversations we had with this woman, and I had with this woman, and it's amazing. I'll remember them for the rest of our life. It's so good. Oh, yeah. Until I go mentally insane, obviously. She talked about that, too. She talked about something to the effect of, like, going insane. And she said something to the effect of, I think it's healthier, I think it's better that you consciously realize you can go insane. The insane where you harm other people and not know what you're doing. You've gone insane. Gone to a funny farm. I think I said something to the effect of, like, you could go insane. And I'm like, yes, you could be sent to a funny farm. And she's like, yes, that's 100% true. Because she says, because it's not good. It's terrible to think, I could never get to that point. No, no, you can. You can definitely get to that point. It's kind of scary. And if you acknowledge it, it's better and healthier because you know, I could get to this point. I could get to the point that is like you could harm someone because you're mentally insane. You're clinically insane. Because I said something to the effect of driving a car and I could kill someone right now. He's like, no, not that kind of thing. She's like, no, no, not that. I'm like, oh, what? What do you mean? This. And she's like, explains, like, oh, that makes sense. Okay, 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 okay. Which is like, oh my gosh. It is like, wow. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Which it is. It's kind of crazy. It's like, you could kill someone. You could go insane. You could go clinically insane. You could be sent to a funny farm. It's incredible. You can. You can. It's actually. But if you acknowledge that, you realize, oh, okay, so I could get to that point. Okay, I will. I have the capability of getting to that point. I can get to that point. I could get to that point. Okay, well, better than thinking I'll never get to that point. I don't know why I brought that up. I just thought about it now. Anyway, it's just a thing you should realize. Everybody in the world should realize. You could get to that point where you're literally clinically insane and you want to like kill people and like harm other people. Anyway, and not know that you want to. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so now I don't know what the whole thing's gonna feel like. Bible study is gonna feel so weird. Young adults Bible study is gonna feel so weird without her. She was very vocal, very conversational, very like debating. It was like, and now she's gonna be gone, and it's just gonna be like, oh. And she was a person that if my friend who I go to Bible study because he's like invited me there, the second friend who I know, either of them are not there. She was a person I liked. I liked her. I liked. Oh, now it's gonna be so weird. It's gonna be so weird. It's gonna be so weird, man. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird without her, but that's life. I mean, life. What's his name again? Life goes on and on and on. That guy. Life goes on and on and on. What's that guy's name? Something weird, isn't it? Oliver Tree, yeah. Life goes on. You know, life goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. What's this say? Oliver Tree, yeah. Apparently that song, On and On and On, by Oliver Tree, is apparently, he wanted to write the song. I saw this in a clip of a podcast where he's like, I wanted to write it. Life goes onion, 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 onion. I'm like, onion? Really? He's like, I love onions. They're amazing. I love onions too, honestly. I think they're pretty great. But yeah. Anyway, I've been going for an hour and a half. I don't think I really want to be going for like the rest of the night because I don't know what else I'm going to say. But man, I'm just going to tell you right now, find a girl like that. I don't know how to explain this woman, but it just was like mind blowing. I don't know how to explain this woman. It was incredible. I want to find a woman like that. I do. I want to find a woman like that. It's just like mind blowingly. I don't know how to explain this woman. It's very bizarre. I have to like. I don't know why, but it's weird. It's like so like I don't know how to explain it. It's just amazing. She's just amazing. She blew my mind. I don't know why I'm even talking about her. I think about this now. I'm going to think about it in 30 years and be like, I have made a podcast and an episode and I streamed a whole thing talking about this woman. Why? I don't know. Unless it's something I can like laugh about with her in the future and be like, I talked about you on a thing once. It was great. It was actually fantastic. It was amazing. It blew my mind. Blew my mind. I need a woman like that. I need a woman like that. Again, even last night I was like, well, actually, I realized that from last night. Like, I don't want you per se, but I want this. You are amazing, but I want this. I want this kind of like, I like you. I don't know. I may like this person. Maybe. I thought I liked the other person, but then I realized over time, I'm like, no, I don't. I don't. Also, I've realized, with this new pastor running the whole thing, I've learned way more Bible in whatever it was, 6, 7 months than I have in a long time. In a long time. Years. Like, just years. Like, I did not learn Bible for years. And and then the previous person running it was a good person to run it, but wasn't a Bible teacher, leader in the same way. And then before that, I wasn't doing lots of Bible, and Bible studies were just kind of whatever. And now I'm learning a lot of Bible. It's pretty great. So this young adults Bible study is amazing. I love this thing. These are incredible people and incredible times, and it's not the best place to be, but it's so good. It's amazing. It's just amazing. This feels like this feels like what everybody's explains. Like when they're trying to explain, like, oh, we're all family here. We're all a community. It's like, no, stop the crap. But like that felt like a community. It felt like a community. It did. It felt like a community there. It felt like a community. Last night felt like the fellowship that everyone talks about. They all talk about this fellowship, and I'm like, oh, you all suck. This is not fellowship. Stop your crap. Fellowship and community is baloney. Stop it. But like, it really is. This really does feel like a community. A fellowshipping community. It was amazing. Also, last night I did not. I'm just using my dad drives me there and picks me up because I can't drive yet. Or my mom, but usually my dad. And so last night I was going with my friend, right? And my friend was going to drive me home, right? And I had all the time in the world. We stayed till like midnight. It was amazing. I usually just leave at 9:30. I stayed till midnight. It was amazing. I didn't feel like weird leaving, being the first person to leave and having this awkward, like, well, where did the rest of the night go? And oh my God. It was so good. So once I want to get that freaking driver's license so I can drive myself there so I don't have to rely on anybody. I can go on my own and it's all good and it's amazing. I want to do it. All I got to do is get the right date now. Apparently set up a date. So anyway, I want it now. Give me now. Give me it now. I want it. Everybody around me is getting a driver's license. I'm like, I have one step left. Give me that one step. Give me the freaking one step. I want one more. I want one. I have one more step, but I get it. So therefore, and then I can have it, and it's great. I can stay forever. It's great. I think somebody else may like me, though. I just realized. Yeah. Which, I mean, I don't think it's horrible, but I realize I'm like, I don't want this. I don't want this. You know, I don't want this. No. It's because it's validation and somebody having any kind of like feelings for me. So I'm like, oh, this is no, you don't want this. Like the two people that I liked at one point were just like, or the three people actually, I liked. I'm like, I don't want any of this. I just realized that would be a bad idea. That would be a bad idea. Please no. I realized like after the fact, it is bad idea, horrible idea, not good, no good, very bad, terrible, bad idea. So, like, no. I was like, I don't want this. This is bad. I don't want you. And then her, also, she doesn't have anything behind her. No baggage, no nothing, no nothing I can think of. No siblings that are crazy. No parents, nutsos. No, nothing. So I'm like, she's also a clean slate to me in that way. Anyway, I'm just saying. It's amazing. It blows my mind. This girl blows my mind, okay? It's amazing. I love. Oh my god. It was my favorite night of my life. It was the best night of my life. I loved it. It was so good. It was so amazing. I don't know why I have to keep talking about this, but I will, and it's amazing. It's so good. But I mean, hey, what are you gonna do, right? This person left, and now I'm just like, well, because it's kind of hitting me now. It's like, she's gone, and you're probably not gonna see her for a while, and she'll be around, but she's not gonna be like the other one where she comes back and sees us. I don't think so, but yeah, because she's from another part of the province, and she came here to live here for school. Now that she's not in school, she doesn't have to live here anymore. So, and if she's getting gigs, it's like, well, she can go and do whatever, anywhere, right? Crazy stuff, huh? And it's kind of hitting me like, that's kind of it. She doesn't have to come back and see us anymore. That's kind of sad. That's sad. But oh well. I mean, it's life. Life goes on. You have to go on. Like the guy said who hasn't been there in a while. Life goes on. People move on. You got to get to people before they're moved on. He also said being alone is terrible. And I'm like, being alone is awful. Being alone is like one of the worst things. I hate being alone. I don't love people, being around people, but I don't want to be alone. I don't want to die alone. Please. Please, this is amazing. I don't want to die alone. I want this kind of thing. So, anyway, I've been going for an hour and 39 minutes. I'm going to go with an hour and 40, so give me one more minute, and then that's it. I think that's going to be it for now, guys. So, I can't believe this. It was amazing. Best night of my life. Favorite night I'll remember for the rest of my life. It's so good. Like, just so amazing. So amazing. I don't know, just mind blowing. This woman blew my mind. It was amazing. I was like, I can have. That's the other thing. Okay, that's the other thing. I can have a relationship with a female. I haven't screwed one up yet. I haven't screwed up this relationship with a female yet. This is amazing. This is mind blowing. This is fucking insane. Fucking insane. I'm like, oh my god, no way. Wow. So yeah, I think that'll be it for now, guys. So. Adios, mi amigos. I don't know how, but find a girl like I just found, and I want to find a girl like that. Oh, man. I should have said that. I'm so stupid. You know the other stupid thing? Okay, right before I leave, the other stupid thing that I always do is I said this before to someone, and I was like, right as you're done doing something, right as you're done, or you leave, or the next day, you're like, I could have said this, and 500 things pop into your brain right after you're done. I hit stop on the podcast, and 17 different subjects come up into my head. Oh, you suck. Or the live stream. I could have said this, or we could have done this, or like you leave and you're going home as you're going home, or as you leave, like no, I could have said this and this and this and this and this and this and this, or this and this and this and this. And this and this. Ah! Shh. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Shh. What the heck? Wow. Shoot me. Shoot me. That's so stupid. I still could message her about it. I could message her about it. Except the problem is, okay, the problem here is I'm not someone who can run a Bible study because I don't know the Bible the way the leader, the pastor of the Bible study does. So if he was in the Bible study, that'd be a whole different story. But he's not. So therefore, like, why didn't I go live on that? I'm going to leave. I'm going to go play some music, play some worship music on the Young Adults Discord server. You guys have fun. Find a girl you love. Find a group of people that you can be friends with and fellowship with. Find Jesus. If you don't have Jesus, find something you love to do. Find a way to do that thing you love. Money will come. Life's good. Life goes on. So you'll be fine. You trust in God. You'll be fine. Don't worry. You'll be good. We're not living in Africa here. We're not living in Ukraine. We're not living in parts of the world where people are dying. We got enough food to live. We got a roof on our heads and food on our plates and clothes on our backs and a warm place to sleep. We're fine. So just do that. Find a girl you love or a guy, depending if you could be a girl. Find a fellowship, a community of people you can trust and you love, and you can fellowship with. You don't have Jesus, find Jesus. You do have Jesus, trust God. Every little thing's gonna be all right. So, I think that'll be it for now, guys. So, adios, mi amigos.